Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming, and welcome back to Transport Fever, Truck Fever Edition. And in the last couple of episodes, we have been ramping up the number of trucks on our various lines in order, of course, to be able to connect all the industries on the map. There is one particular achievement that I want to go for. It is called Industrialist. It's probably easiest to do on a smaller map because you don't have as many of the industries. Serve all industries. That is my focus. That is my goal. We have the primary purpose of the series done, although this is also another one we are getting eventually. It's going to happen. We can get to the year 2000. I got this in my USA Free Play series, which was nice. And yeah, we also got the it's not here. It's somewhere. It's the antique line. Yep, that happened. Penny Pincher and Penny Pincher in hard mode. Those are going to be nice. Now, other than that, what we are going to do is we are going to look at all the industries that aren't yet serviced. So, as far as I know, the only thing you would really need to do is to have a vehicle running and, yeah, to be able to supply goods. So in this case, this place is not producing anything. It's not been running. I have a truck station here, and I think I even have a line, Thorton Farm, kind of. I don't have it connected to anything there. Over to there to there. And now what we want to do is place a bus depot or road depot, and let's put a truck on the line. Thorton Farm. Now, that won't really get going until there is a food processor or possibly a plastics plant that is connected up. There is plastics here. There's plastics there. There's plastics. Oh, there's actually goods being produced here. Nice. There's lots of potential. So yeah, we also need to get the forests connected. There's one here, one here. Do I have... I don't have anything. Yeah, I need a truck. Question is there a line? There is a line, and it's going right into here. So all we need is a truck on that line. And if I'm bouncing around, it is a thing. Garden Grove lumber. So that should be active as well. This thing is active. What we're going to do is take a look at, not that, industries. Garden Grove Forest, Tampa Forest is up there. Apparently there's no production, it kind of halted. And then Thornton Forest here. I don't know where this would ideally be going. Where is a sawmill? Sawmill's right here, so we have that connected. Do I have a line? No, I don't. So what we are going to do, we are going to connect that there, because we have this right now. All we need is that and this. We have this, I think. Yep, we have that running. And so we just need something coming in here. Can I upgrade this, or is there... Nope, there's not going to be enough space. I could bring the line in here. So from here over to here, this is going to be RF Garden Grove transfer, and we are going to put it in that color. Now we want Peterbilt, we want RF Garden Grove transfer. Now we'll get that set up, so that will trigger this to start production. Although with that said, once we put that on, it would have seen production eventually, although not until we add a road vehicle to this one over here, which is the Denton sawmill. And now that will see demand for that. We got lots of logs here. So let's buy up some of these. And Tampa lumber. We have $536 million. And I was checking the finances. And in 1979, we made an income of $68.1 million. And we had running costs of $54.7 million. That's about $23 million profit. There's a 2-to-1 advantage. I think 2-to-1. We pay $2 in running costs for every $3 of income. 3 to 2. Not as profitable as it could be. In 1980, we had an income of 62.2, so declined, and it's been declining ever since. We had our running costs go up, our income going down. That's not a good sign. Yeah, $21.8 million in 1979. So yeah, about that. Yeah, just go. Once you pick up, just go. And we got lots of bread there. And yeah, there's a point where you're supposed to start using trains. I've not figured it out. What's happening here? Alright, well, what I'm going to do is large country road. Upgrade that. Construction. Really? Alright about that. That's not really going to make much of a difference. Now, if the separate lines could use separate lanes, that would be nice. The only way that would be... Alright, one thing I'm going to do, buffalo oil. We're going to just remove Lord Buffalo from the line. There we go. That'll free up some trucks to get going. And there is a large quantity sitting here. This has recovered. Let's throw it on to rally oil. And so is this seeing very low potential? Wichita Plastics has crude oil. Why? And there's 1983. And these are still running on the Ford Model 77s. We have a couple of them. Let's replace out to the Peterbilt 359s. Replace now. And let's come back over here. This is producing. It's storing. And its production is now going down. Yeah, that's right. We need to actually connect up a buyer. All right, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So what we are going to do, we have this here. What I'm going to do, we are going to put up a truck stop here. And we are going to, if I'm not mistaken, oh, that's going to be convoluted. Food. That is, of course, presuming it, that doesn't really matter. Alright. There, over to here, RF, Wichita, food, processor. We already have one of those right over here. Let that tick, although we are going to need to add a vehicle to the line. This should eventually see some demand. Alright, if it's not, we are going to connect up this then. Although the best way to do so bring it over to here. What plastics options are there? Plastics up there. Okay, well, we are going to come over this way. I'd be tempted to go over to Thornton, but getting the plastics out there, nah. Oh, I really hate how it does that. Alright, now. I'm gonna run another truck station, although does it? Yes, it does. And now, new line here to Boeing 757. To here. This is going to be RF Tacoma Plastics. And by road vehicle, Peterbilt 359, RF Tacoma Plastics. Now that should give the farm something to produce. It may take a month or two. Line usage none. We have a vehicle on this line? Yep, we do. Production is down to 2. Oh, production has picked back up. It has potential for grain. There we go. And immediately it dumps a lot of its supply into the truck station. We got grain. Now the question is, we need a buyer for the plastics. What is it doing here? Let's buy a few road vehicles here. And Garden Grove lumber. Those go directly there. And what do we got here? We got a lot of stuff for 9F. We are going to buy some road vehicles. Going into Athens. Yeah. Actually, no. Wichita is the hellhole. This is not too much of an issue. I find it interesting. In 1984, we still have these dirt roads. Guess the city has been updating and upgrading. Oh. We have lots of oil here. Peterbilt 359. And this is Rally Oil. The only unfortunate thing about this line is it's not going to be extremely profitable. Oh wow. that's right. We did get the Chevrolet C40 or C60 or C something. Oh wow, Salinas to Buffalo line is losing me money. I wouldn't be surprised why it's losing me money. If all of our trucks are seriously. Stop it. There we go. Hopefully that'll free up the traffic a bit more. Oh, did all that traffic turn around? How are we doing over here? And yeah, this could be better. So we are going to fix it. Can I put? Apparently not. Large country road. We don't really need much of a connection there. Unfortunately, let's do that. There we go. It's, after the squiggle, everything's fine. Question, can we the issue is this, there's a certain the stub is a little weird. I'm guessing all the trucks went the other way. Of course they did. All those trucks, are they the Buffalo Oil? Yes, they are. Well, this has cleared up immensely. What I'm going to do, too much slope. Then don't build with too much slope. give it a more efficient route. I don't know if this will make much of a difference. And of course the truck's back up this road anyway. How is this doing? Looks like it's supplying as much as it can. Could be a matter of just too many trucks on the road. No, that couldn't possibly be the problem. Couldn't possibly be there's too many trucks on the road. And 1986. Let's throw this on rally oil. And let's come back over here. So we have... Oh, we actually have livestock being produced, which means there is a food processor somewhere. So let's add a few of these on the line. And Thornton Conmat. Yeah, let's do a replacement. Replace now. RF Thornton. Wow. Peterbilt. Replace now. How are we doing over here? Actually, we don't need any new vehicles on the road, but we could definitely use with an upgrade. Peterbilt 359. Replace now. We are up to $600 million. The money keeps ticking upwards. Oh, that is nice to see. $26.7 million in 1985. We had running costs of $52.4 million, but an income of $80.1 million. If we look at our charts, okay. Tracks, absolutely nothing. Our logo, yep, indeed. Is there any long-term financial, or is this just goes back 4 years? Which would be disappointing. Stations, towns. How are our towns doing? Wichita Falls 1372, Raleig's 1046. Wow. Really? Lots of shopping, lots of jobs. Buffalo 878. Salinas has not really grown. Of course, it's at the end of a transportation network, so that is to be expected. But this is the first town we started out with, and it's just not really gone anywhere. Yeah, I gotta love that. So this is nice to see. Yeah, $610 million. You have to spend money to make money, and we got lots of stuff over here. We got machines coming back on the Salinas Conmat line. We have livestock. There's what? Livestock going that way. Livestock going that way. There is grain going that way. There's construction materials going that way and that way. That's to be expected. This is a Conmat plant after all. How are we doing here? Let's buy a few more vehicles. Actually, no. Let's not buy a few more vehicles. because what we can do is we can upgrade this aging line. Peterbilt 359, replace now. $17.7 million. Well, we're under 60 or 600 million once again. And these are the Studebakers. How is this doing for finances? Well, it's doing pretty good. Doesn't necessarily look like. Yeah, about that. Wichita slag line could definitely use more. Wichita coal. Yep, Wichita slag line. And Wichita slag. Did I upgrade that line? Yes, I did. Not much coal sitting there. Over here we have on the Wichita food line. Let's add a couple trucks. Wichita food. And we got oil. Buy road vehicles. And there's oil coming back along this line. And there is oil in Athens. That's going up to Athens Plastics. Nice. So what we are going to want to do, we are going to definitely want to have buy road vehicles. Because yet we had just the one. Took some time, but we do have goods flowing. RF Athens. And 1989. Oh, seriously? Athens West, use Terminal 2. Gotta love that. You have multiple lines coming into the station and it uses the same platform. Do we have... Peterbilt 359. Replace now. Yeah, about that. What I'm going to do, we are going to connect this up to here. Maybe it'll provide a route for people to bypass this area. Although with that said, this traffic seems to like that. Okay, never mind, it likes that. Can we upgrade this? Construction is not possible. how about we connect this onto this, and there is a collision with what? Oh, is it a collision with the water? It is. We are going to bridge over here as well. Although I'm thinking this would probably have been a better place to bridge. Looks like traffic is flowing a little bit better. And we got lots of stuff sitting at for the Denton Machines and Tools. Denton Machines and Tools. And we got stuff sitting here. Garden Grove transfer. We are going to add a couple of these to the line. Garden Grove transfer. Alright, with that taken care of, how are we doing over here? ep18 could use some vehicles. How are we doing down here? 9F, possibly. Something upgraded. And that's going right in there. Did this recently upgrade? Possibly. Garden Grove Lumber, we have 3 trucks on the road. Let's put another 2, just to increase the frequency. And Denton Sawmill. You can come back. Same thing with you. You've upgraded. And we got logs here by road vehicles. And those are going right in there. How are we doing here? Those are fine. That's staying under control. We are just looking for any spot that has excess product just sitting around waiting. How old is this? 27 years. Yep, these need to be upgraded. So we are going to go up to the Peterbilts. And we got more coal here. Wichita coal. Let's add a few trucks. And Wichita RT1 has a lot of stuff. I'm sure there's a lot of vehicles on this line. Yep. Yeah, with the more goods that we get ramped up and produced, like Wichita is one of the linchpins here. It connects these towns here, it connects to this part of the map, and it connects these three towns. I'm surprised Raleigh is as big as it is, because it really isn't, maybe it's supplied with lots of goods and... we got traffic. Thing I have not done, we can increase the passenger capacity as well as the top speed. Yeah, let's do it. Let's replace now. Yes. Selena's the Buffalo, losing us money. Rather unfortunate. Replace now. Replace now. Oh wow. Our passenger routes are losing us money. If we take a look, interesting. Yeah, we're not even using the capacity. We want to increase the speed. Replace now. Yes. And replace now. So what I'm probably going to have to do is start trimming off buses off the lines. We could start transporting to Denton. We have some going to Garden Grove. Place now. Yeah, we're just not getting enough passengers for the capacity we have on the line. There's a point where more trucks or more buses or more trains will not get you what you're looking for. Place now. We'll just do those for now. And then I'm going to have to think about how many buses we have on the various lines. Oh, I just upgraded to the Chevrolet C whatever it is. And now the new Flyer is available. Yeah, that yeah. Well, this is a great problem to have. Lots of goods. Something, we have lots of passengers here. $57 want to go on the 6P Wichita to Athens line. Those vehicles have upgraded, so that's a thing. If we take a look at, oh wow, we got lots of goods sitting over here. And yeah, I'm spending so much time looking at just adding more trucks on lines, adding, yeah, about that. How are we doing right now? Well, we got more industries up and running. We still have Thornton Forest, Gainesville Coal Mine. We really haven't done anything for Gainesville or up in this area. Athens Quarry, Buffalo Sawmill. There's a sawmill up near Buffalo? Oh, there is. All right about that. Well. Oh yeah, sawmill there, sawmill there. There's a forest here. There's a forest over here, forest over here. Yeah, there's just more to connect up. Now that I'm coming across the issues with the hub and spoke network, I'm reconsidering whether it is a viable method of distribution. Because in this case, it's breaking up the routes into a lot of different parts. Over here it's fine because you're going from here to here to here, say to here. There's basically 3 hops, which is fine. When you get over to here, anything going from here to say, or from there to there, has to hop there, then hop to there, then hop through there, then in this case hop to here, and then there's another hop through here before it can get elsewhere. Yeah, but the problem of course with that is I'm retrofitting an existing system. But we have lots of goods flowing, and my priority will be, of course, to get to year 2000. It will be to connect up all the industries, and if I can, another $353 million, get to $1 billion for the hard mode achievement. That is, of course, where I would like to go next with this series. We had 30 million of new vehicles here, 18 million here, 93 million income, 89 million there. We are up to 61 million in running costs. So yeah, 28 million a year. If at say 30 million a year, it'll be about 11 years before we hit $1 billion. So yeah, I could just let it run on fast forward, and by the year 2000, we'll be very close to $1 billion. Just running trucks. Just running trucks. And even though the trucks are piled up, we're still making tons of money. Because we don't need a whole lot of money. What do we need money for? When you're running trucks, you don't need money for anything. Sure, you might have to upgrade your lines, and it might cost you $20 or $30 million. But that's, I don't have much to put my money into. Other than massive tunnels, like digging a tunnel through here to make this shorter. It'd make it, we'd make the same amount of money, and trucks would move faster. We'd pay less running costs. Let's spend $10 million for a tunnel. No, that's just silly. Anyway, at this point in time, I'm going to take a break here. I'm enjoying it, although I'm focused so much on just adding more vehicles. Oh, there's lots of goods waiting here. Let's add more vehicles. But we do got lots of oil. So yeah, as soon as you connect up lots of factories, you end up getting decent productions going all over the place and stuff. So yeah, about that. But the one thing that is unfortunate is that a lot of my city to city routes are losing me money. Hey, this is barely making profit. And it all comes down to the amount of traffic that's freaking on the roads. You look at it, not too bad there. Traffic is flowing. This could be part of the problem. But at this point in time, I'm going to say thank you for joining me for this episode of Transport Fever, Truck Fever Edition. Thank you for watching. My name is Scott for SP Gaming. And as always, have a good